Well, hello and welcome everybody to another exciting video. First of all, I want to apologize for not putting any content in the last couple of weeks. Here we are, guys, again doing it, and I'm doing it to show appreciation to all you guys that have been following me, that have been subscribing, that have been leaving me those awesome and positive comments. But today I'm really happy because we already halfway there to the 1,000 subscribers. We got 512 subscribers right now, and uh, I want to thank you all for helping me out. And we guys are doing it together. You guys, we, me, everybody. I want to thank you all, guys. I don't know, I don't have the way to thank you guys enough, but I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the prices once we accomplish the 1,000 subscribers. But here you go. So this is the first price. That's gonna be the $1,000. And the price number two, that's gonna be your choice. It's up to you which set you want. And this is gonna be our third prize here, the lowrider bicycle. I'm not going to put the pedals yet, the chrome ones, until we are ready for the week giveaway after the 1,000 subscribers or the seat. Remember, the seat is torn, so we're gonna replace the seat and the pedals once we reach the 1,000 subscribers. And like always, people, don't forget to stay to the end of the video for more advice of how to save, invest, and make your money last. This video that I'm going to show you guys today is not about lowrider bicycles or washing machines. It's about a car show, a local car show that was here in Laughlin, Nevada. Like 2 weeks ago that I was invited, and I went to go check out a couple of trucks, mini trucks. So I decided to make a video, and this is I just decided to put it in here for you guys. So if you guys like any of the trucks, or you guys have any comments, you like anything about that video, you let me know if you guys like it. And so that way, if there's another car show, I could go record it for you guys, so that way you could see it from the comfort of your home, and just enjoy the video. And so enough with me talking, and it's video time. Hello, welcome back. I see that you made it to the end of the video. So, anyways, I'm gonna show you today what's working for me. I'm gonna do a little recap on the first steps of how to save, invest, and make your money last. The first step was to uh, just get a good job that at least pays you more than what you have to pay, including your mortgage, your food, if you are paying rent, or any expenses that you got throughout the month. So if you're the type of person that are living from paycheck to paycheck, the the step number one that you had to do is to get a better job. And I'll tell you a little bit of how I did it, what happened to me. Back in the days, I was making $12 an hour, cleaning toilets, restrooms, you name it. So what did I do? I worked my way up with all the positions that they had in that company. And I went all the way from $12 an hour to $18 an hour. And I was getting overtime. I was getting all the bonuses and everything that they had to offer in that company. And I was really happy to have that job. But then what happens? What is the first mistake that people do when they get offered a better position and make more money? Ask yourself, or do you know already? What is the first thing? First thing that we all people do, we have more money, more extra money, we go buy a car or we go buy stuff that we don't need. Especially we get a car in payments because now we could afford it. And what happens? We end up in the same situation. We stuck in the same spot. We were not making money. Now that we are making the money, now we could afford more things and we get those things that we want. Not just because we need them, but because we want them. And what happens? We end up stuck in the situation again. We are living paycheck to paycheck. So don't make that mistake. I did it. So my mind started thinking again. Okay, I could barely afford my car payment, my house payment, and all my bills. And I'm barely swinging by. What happens again? Ooh, you don't want to know, but I'm going to tell you because you asked me. What happened to me? They started cutting my hours. They started cutting my hours. I went from 50 hours a week to 40 hours a week. And it didn't stop there. It went to 35 hours a week. So now I'm stuck with a truck payment that I didn't have 2, 3 months before. And now I start thinking, why did I got that truck? So after a couple months trying to figure out, talking to my wife about what we were going to do, what was gonna happen, we were gonna have to lose the truck, let it go, and then be back on the same spot. From 50 hours to 35 hours. So I end up making the same amount of money that I was making when I was making my $12 an hour. I was getting paid $18 an hour, but I was working less hours. So I end up in the same hole. But now to top it off, I had that truck payment. So please, people, that's a no-no. I'm telling you from my heart because I know what it is to struggle. I mean, it's not I'm gonna lose my life or be crying about it and everything, but that's just an experience that I went through, and I wanna save you time, headaches, anything that is gonna count against you, against your own mind. Don't have no stress, anxiety, depression, and all those negative things, which are not real and they're not true, but it's in our own heads. My wife came out with an idea. she told me, "How come you don't go to the college and get your CDL?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea." So I went to go to the college. I asked about the CDL classes and all that. They told me it's gonna take you like 6 months and it's gonna be $5,000. So I'm like, $5,000? Okay, yeah, there's now that's something I gotta think about it. And not just that, if I would have agreed with the $5,000, I could have got a loan, and that $5,000 it was gonna turn to $10,000. So I'm like, nope, there's gotta be another way out. So what I did, I went to the DMB and I went to go ask about the CDL classes, and I got told that I was supposed to just grab a book from the DMB for the CDL, study at home, and come back when I was ready, pay $50 for the test. I'm like, what? $50 for the test? And I was like, okay, that's better than $5,000. So I went home, I studied the book, and then after I studied the book, I found a friend that he told me he recommended me a app on your Android phone. He told me it's called CDL Study Buddy. The CDL Study Buddy, they ask you the questions that they'll normally ask you on the test on the DMB. So with me studying the book and studying the questions on the CDL Study Buddy, and also got on YouTube and did another couple tests. So I spent it at least a whole month reading of the book, doing the questions on the CDL Study Buddy, and answering the questions on the YouTube channel. So once I was set in my mindset, it was ready to go do the test. I went over there, gave them a $50. I went there. The first test I failed, so I went back home. And according to the questions that I failed there, I that's the areas that I study. So the following week after that, I went and I passed the test. Then after that, I asked the lady, "What is my next step?" She told me, "Well, you got to find somebody that has a truck and shows you how to drive, how to do the parallel parking, and do an inspection on the truck, and then you could do a driving test on the road." So thank God, the company that I was working for, cleaning the restrooms, they got a lot of trucks. They have pumps and they got tanks. You name it, they have it. So my boss, I told him, "Hey, is there any way that I could on the weekends drive the truck so I could practice?" And so he said yes. So I got one of my friends that knew how to drive those trucks, and he showed me. He teach me how to chip, how to do all those things, and park it, and the inspection, and all that good stuff and everything. So I was like, I felt that after a month of practicing every weekend, I decided to go and sign up for the driving test. They told me, okay, they set me up for an appointment for a day so I could go do the inspection test and the driving test. For that too, I went to YouTube for the inspection test, for the pre-trip and the post-trip test that you gotta do every time before you leave to drive or when you come back. So anyways, a little fast forward to all that stuff to make a long story short. After all the testing and all the payments that I had to do, I end up investing $400 on everything with my driver license and everything, with my including my CDL and everything that I had to do. $500 versus 5,000. So What I'm trying to say is that there's always uh, a way of getting what you want to get easier or cheaper or softer or smoother. Whatever you want to call it, there's always the way. And first, of course, God, Jesus Christ is the way. And and now just because of me taking that step, getting off my lazy procrastination, boring mind, I took up the step and I went from $18 to 28. Just on that, in 1 month of study and educating myself, I got a $10 raise. And that doesn't stop there. The sky is the limit. You could do whatever you want, whenever you want. It's up to you. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking about your dreams of what you're going to do tomorrow and do it today. So if you're stuck living paycheck to paycheck, today is a good time to stop doing that. Make sure that you get yourself not a better job, because the job could be just any job, but the pay. You gotta be thinking about how much your time is worth to be there. You are the one that decides how much you want to get paid. So first things first, stop living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, and if you are that person that already took that step too, that you already making more money than all the money that you had to be paying during that month, you're making that extra money that you're unable to save, then I'm gonna talk to you about how to get rid of all your debts if you owe money in different places, like different credit cards. But that's gonna be on the next video. So I'm gonna end up this video right now, and I hope that you guys like, share, and subscribe, and keep following me for more content. And I wanna thank you all again, over and over. I cannot stop thanking you guys so much for your subscriptions and your comments. And don't forget to stay happy, healthy, and positive. Until next time, see you guys. Have a good one.